Hello all, this is Satyanarayana Kondaviti. Welcome to the world of project management excellence. Today we unveil the secrets behind the success of Millennium Dome project, where the golden triangle project management techniques, planning, scheduling, execution, monitoring and closing came together in perfect harmony. Let's transport ourselves back to the year of 1996, where a bold vision materialized. As the project manager, I had the honor of guiding an extraordinary team on a journey of transformation. Today, I am going to tell about the initial phase of this project. The main purpose of this Millennium Dome project was to initiate a grand celebration to mark the turn of the millennium in London, UK. The project aimed to create a unique and iconic structure, the Millennium Dome, which would serve as the venue for the Millennium Experience exhibition. This exhibition would showcase various themes related to time, space, and the human body, offering visitors an immersive and thought-provoking experience. Coming to the project. At the heart of this project success were robust project management techniques. From initiation to closing, every step was carefully planned and executed. In any project, the golden triangle plays a crucial role where time, cost, and scope are very carefully. The project was started in 1997 and completed in 2000 in area of Greenwich in London, UK. The total budget of this project was estimated as £758 million, but actual cost is £789 million. It's a national project. Fundings and sponsorship. Securing adequate fundings was crucial for the project's success. The UK government committed a substantial budget of approximately £758 million to finance the construction and operation of the Millennium Dome. In addition, corporate sponsors and private donors were approached to provide a financial support and contribute to specific exhibits and attractions within the dome. The project likely followed a traditional project management approach, which involves the sequential and linear execution of project phase, including initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and closing. The project management techniques we are used while constructing dome project is project initiation. The project initiation phase involves defining the project scope, objectives, and stakeholders. It includes identifying the project team, establishing roles and responsibilities, and setting clear project goals. And project planning, Gantt charts. Gantt charts were likely used to schedule and track the progress of various tasks and activities involved in the construction. This visual representation helped the team to manage their timelines and dependencies effectively. And we are explain about risk management strategy, project monitoring and control to track a project progress, quality management, stakeholder management, team collaboration, and performance of evaluation. The Millennium Dome project had several key objectives that guided its planning, execution, and overall vision. These objectives were aligned with the overarching goal of creating a grand celebration to mark the turn of the millennium and provide a memorable experience for visitors. The main objectives of this project is commemorate the millennium, showcase innovation and creativity, provide educational and inspirational experience, foster national unity and pride, leave a lasting legacy, attract domestic and international visitors, generate economic and tourism benefits, promote sustainability and environmental awareness. The scope of the project was to create a unique and iconic structure known as the Millennium Dome that would serve as the centerpiece for the Millennium Experience exhibition. The exhibition aimed to celebrate the turn of the millennium and showcase various themes related to time, space, and human body. The scope of the project encompassed several key aspects like iconic dome structure. The project involves the construction of large dome with a diameter of 365 meters and height of 52 meters. This impressive structure would become an architecture marvel and a symbol of the new millennium. And exhibition space. Inside the dome, a flexible and adaptable interior space was designed to host the Millennium Experience exhibition. This space needed to accommodate a diverse range of exhibits, displays, and interactive attractions, and reflecting the chosen themes. The scope also included a planning and hosting various entertainment events, performances, and shows within the dome to enhance the overall experience for visitors. The overall scope of the Millennium Dome project was ambitious, aiming to create an extraordinary space and that would inspire and capture millions of visitors while celebrating the beginning of new millennium in the United Kingdom. During the initiation phase of the Millennium Dome project, various stakeholders played essential roles in shaping the project's vision, securing fundings, and laying the groundwork for its successful execution. The key stakeholders during this phase included UK government. The UK government was a significant stakeholder in initial phase. Millennium Commission, responsible for distributing fundings, and local authorities and communities, corporate sponsors and private donors, project management team, and design and architectural firms, exhibitors and content providers, media and public, environmental and sustainability experts, legal regulatory authorities. Assembling the dream team. Success lies in the hands of the team. With unwavering dedication, I handpicked experts from diverse disciplines united by their passion for excellence. Together, we laid the foundation for a journey of architectural brilliance and human iniquity. Next, my friend Aju will explain the planning phase of the project. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend Satyanarayana. Myself Aju Vijayan, and I am going to explain you about the Millennium Dome project, planning and design phase. The planning phase of the Millennium Dome project, where carefully preparation laid the foundation for a revolutionary shopping experience. The project aimed to create a large entertainment and exhibition complex in London to celebrate the turn of the millennium. While the Millennium Dome project didn't strictly adhere to the modern agile methodologies like Scrum and Kanban, it did exhibit some agile principles in its management approach. Location. The journey begins with comprehensive market research and feasibility analysis. Experts researched into customer trends, market demands, and economic indicators. Their focus is to identify the perfect location that would capture the spirit of the city. The search for the ideal spot led the team to a plot at the heart of the city, an area rich in history and pulsating with life. It wasn't just about convenience, it was about creating a seamless blend of modern architecture with the echoes of the past. The risks involved in the planning phases are site clearance and redemptions, delay due to planning permissions, design complexity, cost overruns, public perception, weather conditions, and safety risk. Architecture and design. Architect, urban planners, and designers then took center stage. Collaborating closely, they crafted a master plan that would bring to the life the future of contemporary features and historical relevance. Every aspect from layout to zoning was carefully considered to ensure effortless navigation and an attractive atmosphere. The original estimate for the construction of the Millennium Dome was for 3 years. The initial budget for the construction of the Millennium Dome was around £758 million. However, the actual cost incurred during the construction phase surpassed this budget amount. The project was originally estimated to cost around £378 million, but it eventually ended up costing £789 million. The majority of the spending took place between 1996 and 2000, with £585 million being spent during that period. Challenges. But no journey is without its challenges. The design team faced the delicate task of striking the right balance between modern innovation and honoring the historical content, the record blending heritage with the cutting edge technology. Engagement of stakeholders. Stakeholders engagement is about recognizing that a project exists within a broader content and has implicating for a wide range of individuals, organizations, and communities. By valuing the incorporating the inputs, concerns, and contributions, a project can achieve its goals more efficiently and with greater social impact. Leasing team. As the design involved, the leasing team entered the scene. The goal is to curate a retail space that spoke to the heart of the project. Meticulously, they sought out boutique merchants and anchors tenants, carefully selecting partners who valued aligned with the mall essence. Construction workers. Construction was an orchestra of precision and coordination. Architects and construction workers joined forces to give shape to the architectural dream. Every step forward reflected by just bricks and mortars, but a dedication to sustainable practices and efficient execution. Interior architect. Inside the malls, interior architecture was conceived as a welcoming haven. Every corner told a story of comfort and convenience, from play areas from the little ones to Seren's lounge. For those seeing solace, it was a symphony of thoughtful design. Interior space. As the final bricks were laid, the marketing team took the reins. A strategic emerged to create anticipation for the grand opening, digital channels, social media, and compelling advertisements from the growth building excitement for what was to come. Overall, the planning phase was the heartbeat of the project, a tale of strategic foresight, creative collaborations, and unwavering dedications. The Millennium Dome Mall stands tall as a symbol of how dreams, when meticulously planned, can transform into stunning reality. Next, my friend Gaurav will explain the execution phase of the project.
Thank you, Aju. My name is Gaurav and I'm going to execute. I'm here to discuss about the execution phase about the Millennium Dome Mall project. Let's start with the phase kickoff. So, the construction phase of the Millennium Dome Mall project began in 1996 and lasted until 2000. The project was overseen by the Millennium Commission, a government body that was responsible for funding and delivering the project. The construction of Dome Mall was complex and challenging as it was involved building a large dome structure on a contaminated site. Let's focus on challenges and risks for the Dome Mall project while execution. So, however, as the project progressed, unforeseen challenges emerged. The construction phase faced significant complexities: design, tight schedule, weather conditions, labor and resource management, public and political criticism leading to delays, cost overruns. The final expenses exceeded the initial budget, reaching over £600 million, drawing public scrutiny and criticism. Dome Wall was built by the major involvement of UK government and the consortium of construction companies such as Balfour Beatty, Lang, McAlpin, Taylor Woodrow, and Richard Rogers as an architecture. The construction process was divided into two phases. First phase involved the construction of the foundation and the steel structure, and the second phase involved installation of fabric roof and the interior fit outs. The Millennium Dome Wall project was a major undertaking and it involved significant amount of labor and raw material. The construction project employed over an army of 10,000 people at its peak. It used over 20,000 tons of steel and 1 million square feet of fabric. The construction of dome was completed in 2000 and the dome wall was opened for the public in the year of 2000 March 1st. The dome wall was a major success and it attracted over 6.5 million visitors during its first year. However, the dome wall was also a financial failure and it cost government around over 600 million pounds. Let's focus on technologies used for construction. It was 3D modeling, computer-aided design, building information modeling, VR, building automation, advanced construction machinery, and so on. In 2001 to 2006, mall was facing so many financial difficulties, due to which Millennium Dome closed in 31st December 2000 and it was put on sale. Dome Mall was eventually sold to AEG group of companies. AEG renamed as Dome O2 Arena as they cracked the sponsorship deal and began a major renovation project to make a Dome Mall more versatile and sustainable. The renovation of project cost around 250 million pounds and the actual budget was 200 million pounds. It was facing unexpected challenges, such as they had to work on live site, variety of stakeholders and strict deadline, and so on. It was started in 2006 and renovation was completed in 2007. Renovation was carried out by Arup as a responsible for structural designing, Henderson as a main contractor, White Architecture as architecture, and Seymour Powell as design consultant. The O2 Arena has become major success ever seen. O2 Arena is now one of the most popular concert venues in the world. Let's focus on the conclusion of this execution phase. The Millennium Dome was a controversial project, but it was ultimate success. The O2 Arena is now thriving venue, hosts a wide variety of events, and it has helped revitalize the Greenwich Peninsula. Now my friend Era will discuss about the monitoring phase of Dome Mall project. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend Gaurav. My name is Erandit Subasingha. I am here to discuss about the monitoring phase about the Millennium Dome Mall project. The Millennium Dome was built to celebrate the year 2000. It was a big project that needed to careful planning and hard work. The most important part of the project was the monitoring process. It was a plan to keep track of everything in the project. It's carefully crafted framework designed to track assets that manage every aspect to the construction and development phases. This project is a mega project, so they had to plan everything well to solve the problems and keep things clear. The monitoring process starts with the carefully studied figure it out how the possible the project was. They wanted to know what the project would involve, what problems can be up when they would need. After gathering information, a group of skilled people like architects, engineers and project managers worked together to make a detailed plan to the project monitoring. Risk management was really important during the whole project life cycle. The monitoring process involved the comprehensive risk assessment, identifying the potential threats that could extend the project timeline, budget, quality, and everything. The utilization of the technology was game changer in the monitoring of the process. Advanced software and tools such as laser scanning, drone mapping, and other modern techniques facilitate real-time tracking of the construction milestone, resource allocation, and budget management. Communication was a very important aspect of the monitoring process. The regular and transport communication channels were established between all the parties involved, from the architect's construction teams to stakeholders and government authorities. The commitment to the environmental responsibilities not only reduced the project's carbon footprint but also showcased the importance proving sustainable development and future grants. In the conclusion, the successful completion of the Millennium Dome project in London stands as evidence to power of effective monitoring and management. The effective planning, the risk mitigation, technology integration, one communication, and a focus on sustainability were important things that held up with every new and important effect. Okay, now my friend Nidhi will discuss about the closing phase of the Millennium Dome Mall project.
Hello, myself Nidhi Dave. I'm going to share the closing phase of the Millennium Dome project, and here first I will share the reviews of the Millennium Dome project. The supporters of Millennium Dome project appreciated the scale of the project and the diverse range of the exhibits and interactive experiences it offered. There are some negative reviews also, that the project often focused on its cost and perceived lack of focus. The project was initially estimated to cost £200 million but ended up with a final cost over £600 million. So some argued that the money could have been better spent on the public services or infrastructure projects. I would like to consider one of the management issue is that some visitors felt that the exhibition did not live up to the expectations set by the marketing and advertising campaigns. There were some legacy and redevelopment issues also, but it's important to note that these reviews reflect the range of opinions and perspectives on the Millennium Dome project. The opinions of individuals may vary, influenced by factors such as personal experiences, interest, and the expectation. Now I'm going to share some key elements and activities that took place during the closing phase. First is that finalizing exhibits and the attractions. In the months leading up to the project closure, the team ensured that all exhibits, attractions, and displays were fully functional and ready for the final visitor. Any last moment adjustment or improvements were made to enhance the overall experiences. Second thing is that the completing construction and the infrastructure. So during the closing phase, any remaining construction activities were concluded and the final touches were added to the dome's infrastructure. The team ensured that the dome structure and its interior spaces were fully safe and operational. Comprehensive final inspection were carried out, ensured that all aspects of the project met the required quality standard specifications. Any deficiencies or issues identified were promptly addressed and rectified. Last thing I would like to consider is that the stakeholders' recognition and its appreciation. So the closing phase was an opportunity to express the gratitude and recognition to all the stakeholders who contributed the project's success. This include the UK government's corporate sponsors, private donors, exhibitors, and the project team. Also, the closing phase of the Millennium Dome project was moment of celebrations, reflections, and appreciation for the collective efforts that brought the visionary project to the life. As the dome's door closed on this remarkable chapter, its legacy continued to inspire and impact generations to come. Now I am going to share the risk that involved in the planning and the execution phase. There were some risks identified in the planning phase, such as financial risks. There was a risk of cost overruns due to the complex nature of the project, and the actual risk in the execution phase faced the cost overrun that led to the need for the additional funding. The original budget of £758 million was exceeded. The project was initiated by UK government, so there was risk of political controversies and criticism regarding the use of public funds. So actual risk in the execution phase faced ongoing political controversies with the critics questioning its value and financial management. Now I am going to give you the conclusion. The conclusion of Millennium Dome story is that evolved from a controversial and struggling project into a thriving and successful entertainment venue. The transformation into the O2 Arena revitalized the site and turned it into the major central hub, contributing significantly to London entertainment industry and attracting millions of visitors each year.